Hello and welcome to Hong Kong. Yesterday I arrived very late, past midnight, and therefore I was not feeling very energetic, so I decided to go to the ocean park. The ocean park is a very famous amusement park in Hong Kong, and it luckily was very close to the hotel. Turns out that the ocean park is closed today. Then I by luck found out that there was a bus station where a free shuttle service would drive from the ocean park to the water world.
I actually wanted to visit the ocean park because it's close to my hotel, and I also was a little bit tired because of my flight, and so I went there. But today it's closed, and but there is a free shuttle service to this water park here, so I took it, and here I am. And yeah, it's quite nice here. Here's the outdoor pool. And over there are some outdoor slides, and I really like the view here. It's very nice. I think this is also a theme park, which I don't know about. Maybe I should go there tomorrow. Or no, maybe, I don't know.
Turns out that this was actually the ocean park. I had absolutely no idea that the ocean park is divided into two parts, and these two parts are connected by a cable car line. Before swimming, I still had to eat something, and I had a very simple meal, some potato chips. The weather, in my opinion, was actually very good. It was kinda cloudy and not very hot, and because of that, only very few people were there. I've tried almost all slides except the very steep ones. I sadly can't show you any footage of it because I wasn't allowed to bring my selfie stick with me. After a relaxing day at the water park, I've walked to the free shuttle bus station and waited for the last bus, and then I drove back to the ocean park station and then walked back to the hotel.
Good morning, everybody. I'm here at the hotel eating some breakfast. I've got some burger steak, egg and milk, lots of protein, of course. And right when I'm finished with this, I'm going to drive to the city center because I'm a little bit away from it. And I will try to find the bus station because there's a bus tour going around like I did in Singapore.
After breakfast was over, I walked to the bus station, which was very close to the hotel, and then I drove to the city center. The last bit to the hop-on off bus station, I just walked. It was close anyways. The hop-on off bus offers several bus tours for sightseeing the city, and for the tour you will receive headphones which you can connect somewhere at your bus seat, and then during the tour a headphone guide will inform you about the most interesting sights of the city. I personally, by the way, purchased a ticket for 3 different bus lines. Above us right now is the longest outdoor escalator system in the world. Then we stopped here for a while. The temple looks very interesting, so I'm thinking about going here in the next couple of days. Here we are now in Hollywood Street. As far as I know, the street doesn't have very much to do with Hollywood. It's just called like that. In the city center, there's a tram system that has been in operation since 1904. This building here is actually a church, but it has a very Chinese architectural building style. Over headset you receive a lot of information about the city, and one of those informations was about Feng Shui. Feng Shui is a belief which describes the energy flow. Feng Shui somehow influences how buildings are built, but honestly I don't know much about it, so if someone knows anything about it, please write in the comments. After around 1 hour, the bus tour was already over and I was back at the hop-on-off bus station waiting for the next bus for the second tour I booked.
I just drove around with the red bus line and I of course sat on the second floor but I felt a little bit cold. I thought the weather here would be like in Manila but it's definitely cooler. And now I'm going to drive with the green bus line because it takes a different route. Let's go. Ah.
The first part of the tour is similar to the first one, but then the bus changes direction and heads into a completely different way. In this direction is also where the hotel is located, so you can see that I'm not really staying very close to the center. Eventually, the bus drives directly along the seashore, which was very refreshing. It felt very nice to have a change of scenery and to feel the wind.
The bus is taking a little stopover, and we are here in Stanley right now, which is a little bit far away from the center of the city.
Also, I didn't expect Hong Kong to have such beautiful nature. The city is surrounded by mountains and there's lots of green scenery here. After passing several tall residential buildings, the bus eventually drives on an elevated road while left and right skyscrapers tower high into the sky. It feels very impressive, almost like being on a little roller coaster. After the bus tour was over, I went straight to the harbor to get to the other side.
I just got out the bus, and the first part is like the first route, but then you will drive along the ocean later on, and now I'm out and I'm going to drive the ferry, and they just opened the boat. Oh, I have to hurry.
The ferry ticket is, by the way, included into the hop-on-off bus ticket, and the whole boat only takes like 5 minutes until it's at the other side.
One UN jig, this one. Yes, cold. Yes. Little afternoon snack here. I've got some crab with salmon and egg. Looks very delicious. And some drink here. This one is tea. Some jasmine tea. I already tried this. It's okay. I thought it would be sweet. And when I'm finished, I'm going to take the bus tour again and drive again into the city center because I took the ferry to here. Oh, I love salmon.
After the meal, I walked along the promenade and enjoyed the view, and then I looked for the hop-on off bus station for the final bus tour. After a while, it unfortunately started to rain heavily, so I had to go downstairs. It's too bad that downstairs your view is kinda limited.
Just a moment ago it was raining very hard, so I went inside. But now it rains a little bit less and I went up again because the view is just so much nicer, and inside you don't really see the skyline, and yeah.
I couldn't detect if any of these buildings in Hong Kong had bad or good feng shui, so please feel free, if you know anything about it, to write it in the comments. Once the bus tour was over, I've walked for a bit more along the promenade.
The skyline here looks amazing. It's very foggy though. I'm wondering if it's always like this or maybe just around this time of the year. But it still looks nonetheless very amazing. Oh, also it's so fresh here. after enjoying the view a little bit more, I'm going to drive back to the other side. Let's go.
The promenade seems to be a very famous tourist spot. It's most likely because you have such a nice view over the city here. To get around Hong Kong, you use the octopus card, and you can even use it for the ferry or for shopping.
We are nearly back on the other side. The whole boat ride only takes like 5 minutes.
Once I was on the other side, I was very hungry, and then I remembered that during the bus tour, the food street was mentioned as a famous spot for dining, so I decided to go there. I didn't know how to get to the food street. I was thinking whether I should walk there or not, but then I thought that taking the tram would be a good idea. Inside the tram it was very full. I squeezed in a very tiny corner, but honestly that didn't bother me very much because I could see outside the window and enjoy the view.
Because I was also like, I thought it was a crazy thing. It's like, if you courier your passport with DHL from Vietnam to here, like, like about yeah, but it was like
The last stretch to the food street I still had to walk, but honestly I really enjoyed it because now lights were on everywhere and the billboards on these buildings looked really impressive.
I'm here at the street food because the ear guide at the bus tour told me that I should come here, and so here I am, and that's my dinner. I have some carbonara and also some drink which is very good. This is a mocktail with, I don't know, tastes like mango, peach and something else, lemon, and let's try the carbonara. It has some mushrooms and egg. Whoa. Very good.
That's it. If you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe to the channel and follow for more content. In the following episode, I'm going to go to Disneyland.